guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. OMG, I have missed you guys. It has been a long summer without you, and I am so happy to be back on my regular schedule. For those of you that don't know, I do have 3 kids, so when it is summer vacation for them, it is also summer vacation for me. Dude, there is so much that we need to catch up on, especially makeup. There has been so many makeup launches that I have not been able to review, but we're gonna hold that out for another video, okay? If you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comment section. As far as today's video, I'm gonna put you guys on game on my daily makeup routine. Like, I've been wearing this non-stop. This routine looks natural. It looks so good on my skin, and I've been loving it. Pero if you have not yet, be sure to subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell down below so you guys can get notified every single time I upload a new video. Okay, pues, y'all ready? Let's get to it. Let's begin with whatever's on my face. So right now I just have my skincare on my complexion and of course the brows. You guys already know I am not down to be filming my brows on camera. They just don't come out looking good because I'm blind. Let me tell you what I've been using. This is the BEBE brow pencil from ARACELI Beauty, and I use the shade Soft Black. I feel like it's the perfect tone if you have pitch black dark hair like I do. It sits so well, and this is not like super pigmented where you don't have the control whether you want them light or dark. You can actually build them up, and it also does have a spoolie on the other end. Now let's get into primers. I'm very picky on what I use for my skin. Like I've mentioned, skin texture, open pores. I want to shrink them, make them less visible, so I have the perfect primer right here, and it is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is my daily go-to primer. It is so good. I'm trying to get this thing out, pero no sale. Let me squeeze what I can. Okay, so I literally put just a small little amount, and it is super lightweight and oil-free. And this one, I just like to rub it between my fingers and then just like lightly press it onto my skin. I actually don't put it all over my face. I concentrate it only on the areas that I need to, which is my T-zone, my nose, and underneath my eyes. And then whatever's left over, then I put that on the rest of my face. I let that sit for a good minute until everything's dried up. Now that everything's looking smooth, we are ready to get into the foundation. I have made my way back to an ultimate favorite. Dun, 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 the Frankie Rose foundation. I forgot how good this foundation is. It's matte finish, but not like super matte. It's like a natural matte, so it is perfect for a daily wear. I do use the shade Olive right now during the summertime. I like to do, I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I've been doing. I put some foundation on the back of my hand, then I go in with my foundation brush and I spread it all over my hand like this. Then I go in and press it onto my skin. For some reason, I feel like this is the most lightest yet filling application that I can find for foundation. Like, it just looks so good. You don't overdo it. Hold on, let me continue putting this over my mouth. I can't talk like this. What I was saying was that your complexion will actually end up looking very natural, almost skin-like. By the way, all the brushes that I'm going to be using, if you see them pink, they're from EXO Cosmetics. I feel like I really took advantage of this summer. Like, I feel like I went everywhere. We took a trip out to Rosarito, and girl, we had such a good time. That was the first time that we went to Rosarito, and I just wanted to try everything. Like, I wanted to try the food, I wanted to try the micheladas. We went to the beach, we did the horseback riding, we went on the ATVs. Like, girl, everywhere, even the nightclubs. And I'm not a big nightclub girly, pero since I was with my hubby, I didn't mind it. I was like, let's go have some fun, let it out. Us parents, we need a good time too. Pero cuando les digo, I came drained, girl. Like, I felt like I got ran over by a bus. Like, I couldn't walk for a whole ass day. I was so tired. I couldn't feel my patas, hasta los dedos me dolían. Up next, we are not gonna conceal. We're actually gonna contour. I know, super strange, but I've been finding this method a lot more easier when it comes to applying my concealer, because you know sometimes we overdo it with the concealer. Well, this way, when I do it reverse, it kind of gives me a lot more control and everything just looks more seamless. So trust me when I say this, do your contour first. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenty matchstick. This one is in Truffle, and no, I'm not gonna glide it on. Let's not do that. We are in 2024, and we learned the best method to apply your contour is with a brush. So I'm gonna use the same brush, And I'm just gonna brush it on just like this, and then tap it on to the areas that you want to contour. Luego, after the Rosarito trip, when we came back, we felt the parent guilt, and we're like, no, now we gotta take the kids out somewhere because it's just not fair. So we packed our stuff. We ended up staying out for 2 nights, 3 days. We take a trip out to San Francisco, y luego nos fuimos to Santa Cruz. So we went everywhere. We stayed at this like little place that was outside of San Francisco. It was so beautiful. It was on the coast. It's called Pacifica. It was a beach house. We had a beautiful view, and the kids enjoyed every single one bit of it, especially when we went down to Santa Cruz. We went to the boardwalk. It was just like the perfect way to end the trip. The kids got on all the rides. We ate all that good food. Okay, now we can conceal. So I've been using 2 different concealers. The first one that I'm gonna go in with is the Frankie Rose Cosmetics. It's called Our Little Secret Concealer. I love this one. I used it for several years. Again, circling back to it, every time that I use the foundation, I always want to use the concealer because they just go in so well together. So this is more of a lightweight concealer. It does have like a medium buildable coverage. I like to use it mainly like under the eyes. So I just like strictly go right under there. And I also put it in my fine lines because I need to brighten things up right there. Para que no se miren the shadow. My smile lines too. It's because, girl, we're aging over here, okay? And we have to hinder. We gotta hinder everything, okay? I don't want you guys to know that I'm aging. I'm gonna blend this out using my 104 brush from EXO Cosmetics. Don't move it, okay? Don't scatter it. Just tap it in. I used to like blend my concealer all the way up into my waterline. And now I just keep it right under so it can give me like a natural looking like type of like smokiness underneath, and like absolutely no makeup underneath my waterline right here. See how beautiful and natural that concealer looks? Like I have the coverage, pero no es pa tanto. Now whatever's left over on the brush, that's what I tap into my eyelids. Here comes the trick to creaseless brightening under eyes, okay? You're gonna take a lighter concealer. This is more of a full coverage concealer. Like, no, not more of, like hella full coverage concealer. It's from KOKIE Cosmetics. It's honestly one of my favorite concealers. It's so good. I don't ever see no one talking about it. I'm just like, dude, you need to try it. I'm using the shade Tan Peach. So instead of going directly underneath your eye and just applying it, because a little bit, like little bit goes a long way. So what I like to do is tap a little bit on the back of my hand, just like that. Like literally that's gonna be enough. And I'm taking the EXO Cosmetics 105 brush. I love this one for under eye concealing. It's like fluffy. I think it's supposed to be like an eyeshadow brush, but it's angled. I mean, I feel like you can use brushes however you want, and I feel like this one's perfect for under eye concealing. So what I'm gonna do, you see that little spot that I got there? I'm just gonna tap it and blend it out just like I did with the foundation, and just kind of thin it out and spread it out. Get a little bit of concealer on that brush and then go in and apply. So I'm gonna start tapping it only into that inner corner and about, ¿qué es eso? So just focus it on that inner corner. Don't bring it all the way up. Just about there. And bam. You got a very bright under eye. You didn't overdo it with a bunch of product. It's not gonna cake. It's gonna look good. Not me popping off with all kinds of like new tricks. It's because honestly this whole time that I haven't been like recording myself, I have been like practicing and just trying out different methods, because you know what, I do love a full coverage look, but I don't like a full coverage feel. Like when I used to put on pounds of foundation and concealer all over my skin, oh, you know what, it looks so good on camera. I'm not gonna lie, I would take selfies, bam, my skin would look flawless. Pero in person, it was just too much. It was just way too much for me. So I was like, I need to figure out a way how I can get the look that I want without using so much product. And I want everyone to be like, damn, your skin looks good. Like, that's the kind of makeup I want to go for. Now I'm actually gonna skip on the liquid blush application. I've been loving just the bronzy look on me, and that's crazy because when I first started makeup I would only wear bronzer. Then I went to the love of blushes, and now I'm back to the love of bronzers. I am gonna go in and set my face with the newest love of my life, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. This one is in Peach Pie. Girl, this powder is so freaking good. I actually set it twice. So once I'm gonna go in with a very light hand, I'm gonna dust off, that's funny, huh? A one size freaking powder. And I am gonna lightly set literally my whole face with this. Really lightly. I'm gonna go in sections, okay? So I'm gonna repeat that process over and over until I lightly set all of my face. Before baking, I like to go in with my HOOLA bronzer by Benefit. I'm going in with my 103 angled brush from EXO, and I'm gonna use that to apply some bronzer all over the areas that I already contoured. Now let's lock that in. I'm gonna use the Make It Last Original setting spray from Milani. Girl, I got the jumbo size. Like, this thing is so good. I keep these on deck left and right. Just spray my face. I'm gonna mesh everything in together and let that dry. Okay, now my face is dry. Make sure you take your time to dry your face, okay? Let it sit for a couple minutes. You do not want to go in with any powders on top of that, because if you put powders on top of wet stuff, ugh, girl, se hace un cochinero. Going back to that Huda powder, now we're gonna bake. So I'm gonna take a lot of that powder and I'm gonna put it in the areas that I bake, which are underneath my eyes. I gotta make sure I snatch that nose up. I feel like a lot of people don't bake no more, and I feel like because they go for like that natural look, but this way I do get a natural look, but at the same time it lasts a long time. Like, when I tell you, dude, I've been talking in the UK because I've been watching these UK shows, and I'm like, their accent is so catchy. Like, I try to sound like them. I'm like, it'll stick. No, but this way your makeup will last all day long. I put a tiny bit, just like a little bit like that, on my cheek, just to define the contour. The remainder on my fine lines, like right here, my smile lines. Que se desaparezcan. Now let this cook, okay? Let it sit there for a cool minute. I'm gonna go back in with my HOOLA bronzer, and I'm gonna take my EXO 107 brush, and I'm gonna use this as eyeshadow. Literally, I've been skipping eyeshadow completely and just sticking to some HOOLA bronzer on my lid. I don't know, it's just the easiest way to make it look like I have a full face of makeup, you know what I mean? Dragging that HOOLA bronzer all the way up to my brow bone. All the way up. I don't know, como que me da like a 90s vibe to my makeup look, and I love that. Let's go ahead and dust all of this off with the 101 brush. It's a powdered brush. There we go. We're coming alive, girl. It's coming alive. I did skip out on the liquid blush, but that don't mean we ain't going with no blush at all. We are going in with Sunny. This one, fire, dude. You know what, I've used it on my channel so many times, and I recently purchased a brand new one because it is just like, it's like a peachy perfect tone, especially when you combine it with HOOLA. It just looks so gorgeous. And I'm going in with the same angled brush, the 103, and I'm gonna add it to the apple of my cheeks, just very subtly. This one is not like super pigmented, so that's exactly why I like to use this, because se mira que tengo algo, pero not too much. Let's finish the eyes off. I'm gonna curl them first, and then I'm gonna add some mascara, and believe it or not, that's all I've been wearing, just mascara. And I always complain that I have the tiniest lashes, but I'm gonna put you guys on a eyelash combo that even the tiniest lashes look fire. Don't get me wrong, I still be wearing those big lashes, but when it comes to my daily type of makeup look, just mascara. By the way, the lash curler from one side. The mascara, I am only gonna put it on my top lashes, not in the bottom ones. So I'm gonna go in with the Better Than Sex Foreplay. This is a primer, okay? So this is the key to those bomb ass lashes. Put on a primer first. I didn't believe in primers before trying this one on, but when I first used it, I was so impressed. And I comboed it up with one of my favorite mascaras, and I was shook, girl. I mean, the primer alone. Try not to open my mouth, because we all do that when we put on mascara. I don't know why. We go, and it's like, girl, why are you opening your mouth? Se te van a meter las moscas. And then I'll go sideways and brush out the corner lashes so they could stick out more, just like flaring out. I'll have like natural wispy lashes right here. Now I'm gonna take my Better Than Sex waterproof mascara from Too Faced. Oh, this is my holy grail. I've been sticking to nothing but waterproof makeup because I do not have to worry about it coming off if like I get wet or anything. Since I already did 2 coats of the primer, all I need is 1 coat of this. You don't want your lashes to look all clumpy and like tarantulas are coming out of your eyeballs. I know Halloween is coming, but not yet, girl. We're still in August. And the last step for the eyes, I'm gonna go in with a eyeliner pencil. This is a soft brown eyeliner. If you don't have this brand, you can definitely get something else that is soft brown, nothing too pigmented, because that is the trick of this look. This one is from Nova Beauty and it is in the shade IMO. I'm gonna put this on my waterline very gently. Like, I don't want anything too dark, but I want something there. Like, I want it, but I don't want it. That does not make any sense. It's just because I could see like a slight difference to my eyes. Like, this is without and this is with it. Last but not least, a lip combo. Yay! So I've been loving pinky nude tones on my lips. I mean, I've always loved them, but recently just been doing it left and right. And I'm gonna go in with this combo right here. So let me break it down. The lip pencil is from One Size. It is in Outer Line. It's like a pinky nude tone, like a slight pinky. And the lipstick is from Beauty Creations, and it is from their Tease Me collection, and the shade is called Turn Me On. I broke it. This has never happened to me with the One Size pencils. I think I over sharpened it. Girl, if you don't stop breaking, I swear I'm gonna have to go buy another one. Now let's go in with the lipstick. There we go. And Zam, girl, here is the completed makeup look. Tell me she don't look cute, nice and fresh, but at the same time glamorous. Like, I feel like this is like a feminine type of makeup look, more natural. Like, if you go out looking like this, you look more feminine, more girly. I'm just a girl. But yeah, amigas, I'll make sure to link every single product that I use down below. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If I missed anything, ask me in the comment section. I will get back to you. But that is it. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to follow me on my social medias. You guys can find me at Alma Rivera Beauty on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Do not leave my channel before subscribing, girl. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.